What's going on, Zeo Fox fans? Guess what time it is? It's keyboard time. So, yep, I recently picked up the K70 from Corsair. Now, it's a mechanical keyboard that has tons and tons of options. Sadly, I wasn't able to get the RGB version, but I got the red one, and it goes with the case that I've got. So I'm not really complaining too much. And, oh, by the way, the Cherry MX Blue switches on this thing are absolutely the Why don't we go look down below and see what we got to work with. Here we got the K70 keyboard all plugged in and good to go. It's got a nice posable handrest that adjusts to just about any configuration you want to put the feet into. Speaking of which, if you flip it over, on the back it's got 4 adjustable feet, so you can pretty much adjust it to however your typing style is and however you normally would have your keyboard set up. So if you wanted it nice and high, you can put all 4 feet up and it will give you the nice elevation that you need. Or if you like the traditional way and just have the back 2 up to give it that kind of slanted feel, you can do that. But personally, I like it with all 4 feet down, just resting on the nice rubber pads, which, oh, by the way, it is very, very hard to move. Now, this keyboard features a lot of different stuff. One of them being, you've got immediate keys right here that are great, work perfectly, and they're nice sunken in so you don't accidentally hit them and, possibly open an application that you really don't want to. It's got a mute button and it's got a nice knurled knob that you can use to adjust your volume easily, quick, and painless. Now, on the back of the keyboard, one of the nicest features on this thing is that it has a braided USB cable. I love it personally compared to the normal rubberized one that you get with all your other keyboards. It is so much nicer. Quality is impeccable on this thing. Also on the back, it's got a USB port, USB 3, so you can plug your devices into it. Say you've got a gaming mouse, you can plug that right into this bad boy and be good to go, rather than use up an extra USB port on the back of your machine. Also, it's got 4 different presets to basically, if you do video editing or play other games that you've got your macros set up for, you can easily switch back and forth between those games at the flick of a switch. Now you'll see up here that you've got several different buttons that you can, mess around with. One of them being the WASD 1234 main switch, which turns all the other LEDs off except WASD and 1234. You've got your brightness control and your Windows lock button. Windows lock button is great for gaming. That way you don't accidentally hit the Windows start bar button by accident and screw up you and your teammates in whatever game you happen to be playing. Now, if we look down at the top of the keyboard, you can see that it is only red LEDs, but that's not too much of a big miss for me to have the RGB. Granted, it would have been nice, but still having a mechanical keyboard with Cherry MX Blue switches is a-okay in my book. Now, one feature on this keyboard that I found surprisingly cool and very, very intuitive is that if you press Control and the WASD button, all of the LEDs go off, but when you hit any specific key, it stays on for just a short period of time and basically goes away after a while. See, watch. Woohoo! And you gotta love that sound of those Cherry MX switches and their clickiness. so nice. So very, very nice. So let's bring them all back up. Well, see how you have the WASD switches. My bad, it was 1 through 6. Your up, down, left, right, and the left shift. Those are the only ones that come on when you press the far left switch. They're all on, and you have 3 different levels of brightness: off, dim, medium, and high, and back to off. There you go. One thing I did forget to mention about this keyboard is that it is built on an aluminum base. So it's got some pretty hefty robustness going on here. So if you accidentally drop it or something like that, the chances of it breaking into a million pieces is pretty slim. So go Corsair for going that route. I applaud you for that. And I've been using this keyboard for probably close to 2 weeks now, and I haven't had any issues with it. All the keys work, and I couldn't be happier. Mechanical switches are definitely the way to go if you're into gaming, typing, whatever. It gives you the feel of the old school style keyboards. Alright, but until next time, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys like what I do, because I sure as hell do. Be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys think of this video. Give it a thumbs up if you really did like it. Give it a thumbs down if you're kinda whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It just helps me out. Lets me know what you guys like. And until next time, I'll see all of you guys on the other side of the interwebs. Take care.